Hey everybody, Vaughn here with the Vonster Vlog. Welcome to another day of baby steps on our way to 10K a day. So we are going to be starting off just in a basic march. You'll want to make sure to have some water, some comfortable clothing, and space enough to be able to move around. And if any of the movements are not a good fit for you today, just come back to a march or tone it down or make it more intense to match wherever you feel like being. And this is just a reminder that just because we release these baby steps with, week 1 was 5 minutes, week 2 was 10, this week we're doing 50 minute. You do not have to do 50 minute back to back to back. You can put in, another shorter workout, kind of space them out. Listen to your body. Hopefully if we've been following along with each other this far into the program, I've learned at least to be able to gauge my energy and be like, do I just not want to show up, or do I need a genuine off day? And so if I feel, either way, I just give it 5 minutes, just show up, do 5 minutes and see how I'm feeling, and I can go from there. So let's get those arms moving. Just warming everything up, getting the blood flowing. Keeping our core engaged. Sorry, this shirt is looser on me than it used to be, and I like having my wrists free today, so if you see me going like this a bunch, since I'm just pulling in my sleeves. Alrighty, up next, let's do a step tap, or a step together rather. You'd really think I'd have it figured out by now. I don't, that's okay. Moving it forward and back if you want. Thank you guys so much for being my workout buddy today. It really means a lot to me that we've been showing up and doing this. Let's go ahead and add in that arm swing. I love this as an opportunity to just kind of relax my arms and just swing them down through the middle, just really letting my hands be nice and heavy. Remembering to breathe, and even though I am kind of swinging this all willy-nilly, I am trying to make sure that I'm being deliberate in my movement and I'm not like throwing anything out of joint, From here, let's come into a heel tap, toes up towards the sky. Yeah, I was really worried I'd be super crampy after yesterday's calf work, but I don't want to jinx it, but no Charlie horses so far, so that's good. Keep that heel tap going, and let's get our arms prepared for a shoulder press. Just pressing up as we tap our heel forward. Remembering to breathe. I'm taking just a moment to situate because I don't want this jangling and clanking around the whole time that we're exercising. There we go. And now let's go from that heel tap to a toe tap out to the front. Keep our arms swinging. I'm really digging the pace today. And I will turn this fan on because I'm warm already. Keep that toe tap going to the front, and let's add in a chest press. As my toe taps, my hands are at the farthest point, and then as I bring my foot in, I bring my arms in. Keep it going. Let's come back to a march, forward and back. It's such a blessing to get to move around and be mobile and active and have this energy. That's like, it'd be a shame not to be up and moving and grooving on a day like this. I have been experiencing for the past couple of weeks probably, or almost months on and off, tightness around my tailbone. Let's keep this march going, but add in a bicep curl. And I really think it's still from sitting too much, and since I'm moving more, I think my hip flexors are way tighter. So I think I'm going to be doing another round of yoga, quite possibly. So if you guys are interested in some maybe follow along videos, I don't know, I might just do shorts or something. Just again, making videos keeps me accountable. Now let's come into like center up and hamstring curls. Oh, these always feel so good. So I may just follow along with like yoga with Adrienne or something. I would love one day to take like a yoga teacher training, but I think I have a whole lot of personal study and practice to do before I feel ready to lead others. But I like sharing my own journey for sure. So keep those hamstring curls going. Let's add in a tricep kickback. Keeping our upper arm stable, hinging at the elbow, palms kind of towards the back of the room. And now let's come into that side step. We can move it forward and back. This is so important for building our balance and our strength. Let's focus in on our posture. Just being nice and upright, ears over shoulders over hips. Nice engaged core. And now as we step in, let's reach across. You can do both arms if you want. That's kind of fun. Let's march in place. Let's get some water. Hydration is so, so important, you guys. Keep that march going. Let's make those arms a little larger in their movement. Keep it going. All right, from here, you guys, let's go into knee ups. Just lifting on pace with the music. Still getting things a little warmed up. And from here, let's reach our fingertips overhead. And as we raise our knee, you can either tap onto the top of your leg or bring your hands down to either, I'm just at a fingertip touch, but if you can, try to clap under your leg to really get that knee up there. Trying to focus on my full range of jumping jack arms, because I'm not like just coming out to T-pose, that's okay. But I'm trying to bring it today. One more on each side. 1, 2, there we go. March. Just getting that blood flowing. I love that forward and back motion. It just makes me feel like I'm going somewhere. Now let's inhale, arms up, exhale, arms down, really reaching with our fingertips as we march. Keep it moving. Keep marching. Forward and back. And now let's do some arm circles layered with that march. So arms forward, up, back, and down, smooth it out, and go at your own pace. When you feel ready, come on, change directions. There we go. Let's now come into just tapping out to the front. It's so good to be showing up and doing our thing, y'all. It's another quite busy day in the craft room, but it's so important to make time for ourselves and our health, because I was exhausted for the first couple of weeks. Let's keep that front tap going and add in a bicep curl. But it got to the point where exercising really does make more energy. And I've been reading about how, exercising increases the effectiveness of our mitochondria, the powerhouse of the cell. So it's really cool to be experiencing that I know that putting in this hour, more or less, of exercise is doing more for me than a pot of coffee. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm still having a pot of coffee. It's a little pot though, it's okay. But it's an investment in ourselves, y'all. So now we're just tapping out to the side, tap, tap, bringing our feet back to the center. Just keeping those arms moving. And from here, let's add in a tricep extension. So just like before, keeping the upper arm nice and stable, hinging at the elbow, hands towards behind us. Really getting into that tricep muscle. And you can really make the air like molasses and flex your muscles and make this a nice isometric challenge. All right, let's come now tapping to the back. You can keep those arms going if you want. I just love it. The more we move our bodies, the better, I think. Especially when it's nice and like chill and gentle like this. And I'm always moving that goalpost, y'all. I've been watching one of my heroes, Shalane Johnson, had this video that's like, I walk 20,000 steps in a day. And I'm like, oh my God, that's amazing. And so, but I need to let myself be where I'm at. So let's keep this back tap going. And let's add in a shoulder press. And so I have to remind myself that just because I'm being the most active I've ever been, I don't need to be comparing myself to people who are like, in my mind, genuine athletes. And, you know, I have to give myself some credit. I'm not doing nothing, you know, but I need to just let myself be at peace and be where I'm at. So now we're gonna come forward, side, back. Change legs forward, side, back. Forward, side, back with that tap. Side, back. Forward, side, back. Oh, and then forward, side, back. I'm getting ahead of myself. So now let's put our arms out for a T pose, step back, and now come back the other way. So we're going forward, side, back, side, forward, forward, side, back, side, forward. And this is challenging our balance. And it's a little bit of a brain teaser for me. Side, forward, last one on each side. Side, forward, march. Forward and back. Let's get some water, you guys. But I find myself in my enthusiasm getting lured and drawn in a bunch of different directions and all these things that are very interesting and exciting to me. But that's where my burnout typically tends to happen. Let's get those march and those arms going. So I try to remind myself to go ahead and be amazed by all these things around me, but I need to really be solid in being right here in this moment, in this space, and to just let myself have some peace. And that's probably been the biggest takeaway of doing these exercises is for 50 minutes. I get to intentionally keep myself in that space. All right, back up to knee lifts. Because there's not a thing in the world right now that's anything outside of this bubble where I'm doing my exercises. Doesn't matter right now. Doesn't matter that I've got emails that need answered. Doesn't matter that I got laundry on the bed. None of that. Let's keep this knee lift going. And I'm just gonna press my hands out to the side. Keep breathing and keep that core engaged. Now let's come into a hamstring curl again. Oh, I love this one, y'all. This is it from the side. We can keep those arms moving. And from here, let's keep that hamstring curl going, and we're gonna press towards the front. Back to that chest press. And we're just chugging right along, doing our thing. Just thank you all how far we have come since those 5-minute, that first baby steps. Since the 20-minute, that was a really big deal. We've more than doubled that in these 50-minute segments. All right, now we're gonna come into tapping our heel out to the front, nice and familiar. You can make it a little more dancey. Oh, I always love making it a little more dancey. There's no right or wrong way. I mean, as long as you're not hurting yourself or breaking the furniture. If it's your furniture, go ahead and break it, but that's on you. So let's keep that heel tap going, and let's add in a lateral raise. Now I like to keep my hands and fingers nice and open today, mostly because I'm kind of sweaty and I like the breeze. But as I spread my fingers, I'm also spreading my toes just to practice that awareness while I'm doing a couple of things, to pay attention to something that, you know, it's like, let's all think about our noses real quick and wiggle them. It's a challenge for me. All right, let's march. Get you some water. Whenever I feel thoughts coming in, let's keep those arms nice and big of all the things that I need to do today and kind of my to-do list. Without judgment, I just let those thoughts be like, oh yeah, that is the thing I need to do, and let it float on by. Kind of actively trying to practice not ruminating on the urgency of things that need done, because they're not gonna get done right now. Let's be at peace. All right, from here, y'all, let's center up, and we're gonna come into that step tap. And when you're ready, let's go ahead and add that reach across. Breathing in and out. Let's go for one more round here. We can move it forward and back. You're doing so good. Keep going. All right, from here, we're gonna march to get my feet in under me, and we're gonna start doing a wide knee up. Oh, yeah, I can really feel these in my hip flexors. We're gonna do some hip flexor stretching today too, just to see, just because I need it, quite frankly. So bringing those knees up, I'm kind of pointing my toes towards the ground just because I can, because it's different from what I normally do. Let's get our arms up nice and high. Same side elbow down to our knee. You don't have to be making them touch. Just make sure you bring your hands back up to nice and high and keep your core engaged. Keep breathing. I don't know about you, but these are real challenging for me, but we are good at doing challenging things. One more on each side. One. There we go. Woo. All right, so now we're not gonna do that tap to the side. We're gonna do that step out and back in. Out and in. And what we're doing here is we're shifting so that our weight is on both feet. Kind of taking a moment to catch my breath. And you can stay right here, or you can join me with adding a little bit of a squat. Squat, squat. There we go. You can bring it a little deeper if you want. The deeper I go, the slower I go, but that's okay. Yeah, okay. If I rotate to try to show y'all from the side, I completely lose my bearing, but that's okay. There we go. Let's march and get our feet in under us. Right back into those knee ups. Here we go. Whew. My heart's a pounding, but we're here doing the work, aren't we? That's good. Okay, let's bring our hands up high, and you can either tap the tops of your knees, or you can join me with bringing our elbow. Mine still doesn't quite reach, but we'll get there one day. For now, we're right here, and that's fantastic. Wherever we are, let's make sure we're getting our hands up nice and high. Woo. If I'm breathing heavy in your ear, it's because I'm whooped, but we're gonna keep going. Yeah, what was it I would say? If it sounds like I'm out of breath, it's because I am. There we go, okay. Marching a water break, y'all. Keep it moving if you can. I'm just loving it. Thank you. Like, I know I already said thank you, but thank you again. I'm still feeling the gratitude of just us all showing up here together. Let's keep those arms going nice and big as we march. Now up next, we're doing big old hip circles. So let's go ahead and center up in our area. Feet are shoulder width apart. We're gonna go to the left, front, side, back. Smooth that out. Oh, that's nice. Making sure to breathe. And I'm trying to stay grounded through my feet. So I'm not on my toes and I'm not just on my heels. Okay, yeah, we come here, change directions to the left, back, right, front, smooth that out. I like to do my hands on my hips just so I can feel what's going on. But you could also have your arms out to the sides. There we go. Let's come now and do a nice mellow step together. I don't know if it's a sensory thing or what, but I hate being sweaty. Like, because I can just, like, it's all trapped under my watch and under my ring and under my glasses and behind my ears. And like, it's everywhere, but that's okay. Because I get to take a shower after this. Whew. So let's keep that step together going. And let's add in some snake arms. Just leading up with my elbow, just be jellyfishy with it. We're not worrying about our technique here or anything. I just want to stay kind of loosey-goosey through my shoulders. So I lead up with my elbow, wrist, fingertips, elbow, wrist, fingertips. I don't really think about it on the way back down. So let's come over into this step tap now and reach over. Very good, y'all. Keep going. And now you could stay here, or we're gonna do where it's like double-sided, so we're gonna go with a knee up. Bring that knee to that elbow, over, knee, over, knee, over. Go at whatever pace that you need. Focus on your form and your balance. Last one. There we go. March. And water. Whew. Keep that march going. And let's add in a shoulder shimmy. So what we're doing here, if we want to slow it down, you can stop your feet. We're just bringing one shoulder forward and then back, and then the other one forward and back. And then we alternate them, and then you speed it up. And you try to layer it with your march. It's just something kind of fun to mix it up. Let's come back into that step together, moving it forward and back. Whew. And now let's go side step twice. Step together, step, touch, step together, step, touch. Pardon me. Doing whatever you want with your arms, y'all. And from here, we're gonna keep that step together going. But we're gonna move it kind of on the diagonal. I know my feet are out of frame, but just touch me, or trust me, touch me. No, so we're going step together, step, touch, step together, step, touch, step together, step, touch, step together, step, touch. Keep that moving forward and back. And it's just something a little different. To kind of practice moving around. All right, let's center up. And we're gonna do low kicks out to the front. And now from here, you can stay nice and low, or you can bring it up higher, whatever you feel like. Let's add in those jumping jack arms. There we go. Last one on each side. There we go. Okay. So now we're going to come into a 1, 2, 3 lift. 1, 2, 3 lift. Alternate side leg lift. One, 2, 3 lift. 1, 2, 3 lift. There we go. Just swinging my arms, just focusing on our form. And march. There we go. Forward and back. Really feeling it in my lower body. But that's good, that's good. Let's make those arms nice and big in their swing. Now let's center up because we have a back leg lift coming. Lift, lift. Hands on hips. Or you can swing them. Keep it going. Really feeling it get into that glutes. And now from here, if you want, you can add in straight arms, lifting towards the back in time with your leg. Keep going. There we go. Let's come back to that march, but add some hip. Just bumping that booty. You move it forward and back. Just have fun. Now let's move a little in one direction, then the other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Or you can come back just here in place and move your arms. We're going to come into a step touch. Yeah, I really need to start bringing a towel and a sweat towel. That's good though. That's a really good sign. Sweating is so important. Okay, so we're gonna keep this step tap going. We can add in a hook punch. Keep going. This is where I'm wishing I'd had breakfast first, because I'm feeling my energy dip. That's okay. I'm just going to dial it in to suit where I'm at. All right, let's come into that hamstring curl. But we're gonna mix it up and do 4 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. Now from here, we can add in a low row. 1, 2, 3, 4, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep it going. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I am barely touching that toe down just to keep my stability. Last one on this side. 2, 3, 4. There we go. That's good stuff. Let's march. Water. Whew. I gotta reclip my hair up. I can feel all my hair follicles. It's driving me wild. It's because I'm so sweaty. It's fine though. All right, keep that march going. Hashtag workout hair. And let's add in the saloon doors with our arms. Moving that march forward and back. I'm trying to use different like hair ties and stuff, and I miss my hair clip. I don't see one sitting around anywhere, so I'll have to go dig one up, but there we go. Now let's center up and let's come into a step tap. And when you're ready, that reach across. Oh, that feels so good. Let's breathe and check in with our core. And now let's go ahead and come into a reach over. Same footwork, different reach pattern. See, just like that, my energy's back up, but it's good to take note of whenever there's lulls and things like that. But it's a little bit of a time crunch this morning. I was busy doing other things. I told myself I'd have a protein shake, and that's like, nah, I feel fine. I'll just go ahead and do my workout. There's no reason to not fuel our bodies, you guys. All right, let's come back into that skater. Oh, I just love that. This is one of my favorite movements. Keep it going. Staying controlled and deliberate through that twist. We don't want to just be flinging things around and risk pulling something. So actively reaching with my foot and my hands, not just throwing myself into it. And we can even reach forward and pull back. Listen to your body when it whispers, so we do not have to hear it when it's, scream. Though when it screams, you'll know what it's saying. So, because accidents and injuries and things, they're unavoidable. They're bound to happen, but we can do our best, that's all we can do. All right, so from here, let's step out to the side. It's those side lunges from the other day. And I've just got my hands on my hips, so I've got nothing to focus on but the form and my knees. So lunging out and coming back in. And now, if you feel up to it, you can come out a much larger movement. Only if you're there, though. Keep going. March it out. Okay, so from here, let's center up, and we're going to let's do our arms in a T-pose. We're working on some balance here. We have our foot to the front, and we're drawing a crescent circle to behind us, and then back into the front. And then we're gonna shift our weight and bring that foot from behind, and then back to the back. So then shifting that weight, bringing that foot around, and then to the back. Let's go ahead and bring it back to the front. So now we're bringing our right foot around to the front. Let me back up so you can see. There we go. Just working on maintaining that balance, almost like we're a tightrope walker. Not that I have any idea what that's like, but that's what I'm picturing in my mind. It's a fun little fantasy. There we are. And if you want, on these last two, try lifting your foot and bringing it forward and then back. One more, back, and then forward. Very good, you guys. Let's march it out. Water break. We are so close to our cool down, you guys. So close, we'll get there. And so now keep this march going. Let's add in some hand swirls. So I'm drawing a circle with my fingertips. And whenever we get to here, we flip. Or no, I'm overcomplicating. Just go like, yeah. I'm drawing a circle with my middle finger. There we go. Sorry, if I think about it, I completely lose my mind. And you can bring those anywhere. You could do your hands down low. You could travel them up high. There we are. Okay, knee ups. In fact, we can keep those hand circles going if you want, but in the other direction. So with this one, I really like it because it's like wiping out the inside of a teacup. So I'm pressing with my fingertips away, like that. There we go. Keep those knee ups going. Now do whatever you want with your hands, but if you want to, let's go ahead and double knee up. Working on that balance on both sides. Knee up, switch, knee up, switch, knee up, switch, knee up. There we go. All right, and from here, we're gonna do that step together, step touch, but we're gonna add a hip circle. Step together, step touch, step together, step touch. And I'm kind of just, as I swing forward and shift my weight, and together, and then forward and together. Step together, step touch, step together, step touch. Let's do that again. Step together, step touch. I'm going to try to do this from the side so you can see step together, step touch, step together, step touch. And if this isn't good for you, like if you're not feeling it, just step together. You'll get your steps in. I just wanted to try something different. And now if you did have it figured out, let's make it nice and small. Circle, 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 circle. Step together, step touch, step together, step touch. Step together, step touch, step together, step touch. One more round of this. Step together, step touch, step together, step touch. And again, I lose myself whenever I try to go in a circle, but that's okay. What's important is that we're trying. We're trying new things. We're putting together new movements, new to us perhaps, or at least slightly different. March it out. Very good, you guys. Let's march and reach through our fingertips. And so from here, we're gonna go ahead and start doing our stretches. I've got one foot kind of in front of the other, but what I'm doing here is I'm pressing, like I'm engaging with my glutes to push my hips forward so that as I bend my front knee, I'm really feeling that in my hip flexor. And you may need to come down a little more. Letting my heart radiate up, looking up, trying to just open through my chest. Remembering to breathe. And come on up out of it. Let's to the other side, left foot forward, planted through our right foot. Turning that tailbone under so that as we push forward, we want to be feeling that stretch in our hip flexor. Listen to your body when it whispers though. Lifting up through our chest and with our sight, just like kind of looking up, but to radiate that away on this one. Very good. Let's come up out of it. Let's plant our right heel. Inhale, lifting, bended our hip forward. Oh, that's a good stretch. And breathing. Y'all, we did it. That's amazing. Come on back up. Prep the other side. Left heel out, hands on hips. Inhale, exhale, folding forward. Really feeling that stretch today through my hamstrings, calves, hips, lower back. But breathe into that. And come on up. There we go. Let's do some nice big arm circles to stretch that tension out of our neck and shoulders if you have any. I certainly do. Change direction. And I'm going to interlace my fingers behind my back and kind of let my hands slide down past my tailbone. And I'm just going to stretch through one side of my neck. Roll around to the other. There we go, you guys. Well done. We are quite possibly, I know I am sweaty yetis, but we did phenomenally. Let's see, we got 4,591 steps today. That's freaking awesome, but I have to go wipe the sweat off. I'll see y'all in the outro. Hey y'all, thank you so much for hanging out with me and being my workout buddy in today's video. Today's question of the day is pinned down below, so you can answer publicly or privately, however you like. I love hearing from you guys on that, you know, with the different things that the question of the day, those are questions that were helpful to me when I was trying to like visualize the steps of my journey on the way to becoming who I wanted to, you know, grow up to be, pretty much. Because just because I'm in my mid-30s does not mean I am in my final form, and it does not mean that all of the participation that, you know, influences who I'm going to grow into, that doesn't stop as we age, you guys. Like, and that's something that is probably obvious to everyone, but it just seemed like it was just going to go from being like a child to a teenager to like, bloop, I'm an adult now. Guess I'm this way forever. No, we get to still, we can change our life. Oh, it just takes today. So that's pretty amazing, I think. So yeah, question of the day is down below. That's our homework. We already did the hard part. Thank you to our channel members and to everybody who just shows up. Thank you. Like, this is amazing. I look forward to chatting with you all more down in the comments, but I'm going to go have that shower because I desperately need it. But until tomorrow, you guys, well done, and keep on keeping on. Mwah. Bye.